And fraud and corruption case against a Limpopo businessman has been postponed. Mapoko Khomoyeswana briefly appeared in the Pretoria Specialized Commercial Crimes Court this morning. He stands accused of tax evasion in his personal and representative capacity for his company, Babinatlo Business Services. The alleged fraud was discovered during an investigation into the controversial 745 million rand Eskom Kusile power station corruption case. My colleague, fellow anchor and reporter at eNCA, Heidi Giokos, was in court earlier. She's joining us now in the studio to give us an update. Heidi, very good afternoon to you. Just remind us of this case. Take us back to where it all began.
Yes, so I think it's important to highlight the fact, Bradan, that this matter is not a new matter. The investigating directorate has been investigating the accused for some time, and this is not the only matter that has been brought forward against the accused. There are two specific matters. This one is specifically related to tax evasion from 2016 to 2018 in the capacity of his company where he was allegedly evading tax. And the second matter links to the Eskom Kusile power station corruption case, where he's also involved with a number of other accused, including Frans Lakudi, which was an executive at Eskom. So he has a lot to answer for, and he's basically facing two cases. The one is in the Palm Ridge Magistrates Court, that is the one linked to the Kusile power station, and the second one is at the Specialized Commercial Crimes Court, which links to his tax evasion. What's important to highlight here is the fact that his assets have basically been frozen for now, together with other accused, to the value of 1.4 billion rand. It's a lot of money that we are speaking about here, and of course the forfeiture unit has moved in to freeze those assets as investigations are underway. So today he appeared for the tax evasion matter at the Commercial Crimes Court in Pretoria.
Okay, now why the postponement?
Yes, so we were told today in court that the reason why there's a postponement is because the state needs to read through the heads of arguments. They were only filed by the defence team this morning. The state saying this does not give them sufficient time at all to go through heads of arguments and to provide a sufficient response to this. I might also just add, before we listen to the investigating directorate, Bradan, is that the media has not been granted access to record any visuals of the state prosecutor, the magistrates, as well as the accused in this matter. We are only allowed to record visuals and audio of the defence team of the accused, which makes it rather difficult to present visuals of this particular accused and of the matter. But the magistrate highlighting that if the media wish to do so, they can take a formal application to court and this will be considered. But basically his defence team saying he does not want to be on camera, and they also did not want to give us a response about the charges that their client faces, given its link to Eskom as well as tax evasion. But let's listen to the investigating directorate about this particular matter and the reason for the postponement.
The postponement today was about his main tax charges, the 18 million, where he's basically challenging the charge sheet. Judgment is expected to be delivered on the 31st of October. Today, no oral arguments were heard as anticipated because of the late filing of the accused in this particular matter of further documentation that the magistrate needed to peruse. What will now happen is that we are going to further respond to those further documents that will be provided by next week, Tuesday, the 18th of October, and then judgment will be delivered in the interlocutory application in this matter on the 31st.
Thank you very much, Heidi Giokos, for that update in that matter.